First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Soldier Field. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. In motion comes the tight end left. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. A little juke. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On play action, now Manning. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. The slot man in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. From the gun on 3rd down, Manning. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They'll run with Peterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They try again with Peterson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adrian Peterson. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, Allen. Able to get a, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. On play action, Allen. Gronkowski got it on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Allen off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call it?
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Rob Gronkowski, 58 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They run the counter now. It's Peterson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Here's Manning to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Manning indeed going for it on 4th.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So after the INT, it's Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. Look at the big man rumble. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Allen going to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. 3rd down and 13.
Alert.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's across midfield. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. Rob Gronkowski with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Boswell good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Well, now how about this return? And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The give to Peterson out of the gun. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Manning. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. From midfield, here's Allen. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 50 yards.